welcome back to the Move Nest Fitness channel. My name is Georgie if you don't know me, and in today's workout we will be touching base from all over the body, and we're going to use the dumbbells. I don't want you to hesitate if you don't have dumbbells, because I understand during these times gym equipment is selling out like anything. So if you don't have any dumbbells or any form of gym equipment, just fill up a couple of bottles of water, maybe some bags of rice, a couple of cans of your favourite drink. It doesn't matter, as long as you've got something resistance like, then that's all that matters. And the reason why we are going to work our body with some form of resistance is to kind of promote some more kind of stress. And when I mean stress, I mean it in a way to develop better strength and to develop better power, and as well to develop better muscle definition. When we're doing forms of weight training as well, we are also tackling in the core, and it's a great way to also burn body fat. So if you are new to this workout or any of my workouts, please listen to your body, take the options that I show as well as the progressions, and if you need to press pause at any time, feel free to do so and then come back to it at a later stage. Make sure you've got a bottle of water as well to keep yourself hydrated. Now you are also going to need a mat or just laying on something comfortable. But what we're going to do, we are going to start off with a warm-up. I want you to make sure you've got enough room to step forward, step to the side, as well as step back. What we're going to do to begin with, we're going to step forward with our right leg, and we're going to give ourselves a nice big stretch with the other arm. So it's going to look something like this, okay? So when you're ready, come join with me. So I'm doing a lunge, I'm taking the heel down, and then I'm planting the full foot down. And I'm doing a nice side bend reach. So I'm not only just waking up these areas, but I'm opening up the waist. I'm getting a little bit of hip opening as well. Just slightly lean back as you do this stretch. Now again, you're going to carry on and just take a look. I'm going to step out and bring it in. Come join me when you're ready, just on the right. So it's just a nice stepping out. We call this a lateral lunge. You don't have to be tipping forward as I am. You can just place your hands onto your leg. If you want to, you can reach as far down to the floor as you can. Now, keep that moving. Watch this. Twist and then lateral lunge, twist. Come and join with me. So I'm now promoting some rotation in the spine. I always say in lots of my workouts that we need to make sure the spine is well mobilised. That's the most important joint in our body. Okay, 2 more. And now let's go to the other side. So step up, just normal. Remember, you can be here. As long as the foot, the ankle is underneath the knee, you're keeping this leg nice and long and putting all the way into the other. When you're ready, add the twist. So when you're twisting, I do want you to twist from your waist, chest and shoulders. I want you to face the direction that you're twisting so that you've got a really nice range of movement. Good, give me 1 more. Now, step back the right leg, reach with both arms. So you're doing a reverse lunge with an arm reach. I'll show it on the side view. I want you to just to now promote a little bit of curvage into the back. Look up as you do so. So you're keeping that neck in line with the spine. Again, just promoting some openness, some movement with both the muscles and the joints. 1 more on each leg. Good stuff. Okay, gang, listen up. What I want you to now do, you're going to crawl down to the floor in a press up position. Feel free to drop to your knees, and then you're going to come up to standing. So you're going to bend the knees, fold the body, shift forward over the wrist slightly, then bring yourself back up. Or you can go drop to the knees, and you can go and walk back on your knees. Whichever one you're doing, come join with me. So what we're doing now, we're just bringing a bit of shoulder heat, just starting to now wake up the deep layers of our core. Another great way to just get some mobility into that spine. Good. Make sure you're bending your knees. Let the chest fold over the hips. Now gang, you're going to stay on the floor now. Okay, take a look at this. I'm going to step out wide with the right leg and then I'm going to bring it in. And the same with the left. Come join with me. Now as I'm stepping up the towel, I'm turning it outwards so it's in a V shape, okay, half a V. I want to slightly drop the back hip down, just so I'm promoting that hip opening. Good, because we are going to be working the legs and we want to make sure that these are really well and truly warm and open. Gang, we're going to do one more, and what I want you to now do is step your right foot out and bring this right arm out nice and wide, bring it back to the floor and then change legs. So step, hold, twist, open, hand down and then change. So we're twisting again from the chest, the waist and the shoulders, and what we're now doing is getting that lovely opening into the upper body. This is a really good mobility as well as a warm-up. Okay gang, you're done there. If you can, jump or walk it in. Woo! So hope you're nice and warm and you're raring to go. How this is going to work, we are going to do 3 exercises hitting the same body part. So in the fitness trainer world, we class this as triceps. So that heart rate is going to go up, but like I said, we're going to promote strength, power, all right? And hopefully you enjoy this workout. So we are going to start off with the legs. Now the timing on this, we are going to do 40 seconds on each, okay? We're going to have a little rest in between. And like I said, if you need to pause the video at any time, that's absolutely fine. So this is what we're going to do. It's totally up to you. You can use 1 or 2 dumbbells. I'm just going to move my mat to the side because we don't actually need that. So I don't want to be slipping about. So we're going to start off with the box squats. Like I said, you can have 1 or 2 dumbbells. You're going to hold 2, just have them by your side. If you're going to hold 1, you can have it by your chest with your elbows tucked in. Or you don't have to use any form of equipment at all. Now with the box squats, I want you to have your feet directly underneath the hips. For some people, this is not a favourite, but what this is going to do is going to really wake up these large muscle groups, the butt as well as the front of the legs. I want you to bring the knees forward to the screen and bring yourself up. Now, just take a look at my body positioning. So I'm not trying to keep the back too straight. I have to push the hips back first and then bend the knees second. I have to slightly fold the body, but without hunching forward. And I want you to imagine you've got 2 heavy suitcases or your shopping bags, and you're picking them up and putting them back down on the floor. I just want you to take your time on that. So that's the first one. The next one, you're going to then just go heel, toe, and now the weights are going to go in front of us. So what we're going to now do, we're going to draw the knees out and we're going to come up. Now this is option 1. If you want to bring a bit of a heel lift in, go for it, because you get the calves working in. And that is also a big part of our workout, the calves. And then the third one, should I say, we're going to be doing some reverse lunges into a narrow squat. So again, you can hold the dumbbells or have it by your chest. So you're going to bend the back knee, bring it in, bend the back knee, bring it in, and then come down into that squat. So 1, 2, and 3. So it's totally up to you. So they are your 3 exercises. So we're going to start off with our box squats, both dumbbells, no dumbbells, and in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, down and up. Now the reason why we are controlling the moves is because we can make sure that the body is kind of counteracting what it's doing. If we're going too quick, your technique will just fly out the window and there will be a slight risk of you developing an injury. Well done, gang. So remember, you're picking up those heavy bags off the floor. Chest is up, shoulders back and down. Remember, the hips have to push back first, then the knees bend second. I always say to people that come to my classes, when you're doing this sort of move, you're sitting down on the world's smallest chair, and that's the nursery chairs. Keep it coming, gang. We are almost there. Almost there. And in 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Woo, good stuff. Right, heel toe. Bring your weights in front. Okay, so remember, wide squat, or you can go into a calf raise. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down and dry. So if you are coming into that calf raise, as you're about to stand, then rise up on the toes. The reason why I'm getting you to put your toes out and the heels in is because if you are coming into that calf raise, you're entering and you're targeting that calf area a little bit more effectively than as if you're here. And also as well, it's better balance. Remember, you can just be here. Now, I want you to think of yourself as a triangle shape when you come into that squat position. So the knees push out wide. The spine is fairly long. And what's really good about this sort of style of squat is that it does put less pressure on your lower back. Right, we're halfway. Remember, anytime you need to rest, rest. Keep that breathing steady. Good work. Keep coming, keep it coming. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, well done. Right, we've got the reverse lunges now. So you step back, and then into a squat. 40 seconds, last of your leg workout. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, back in, narrow squat. So you must, as you step back, bend that back knee straight away. The knee goes over the ankle line. And remember, with the back foot, you're on the balls of your toes. So don't push back on the heel. Woo. And we did see this in the warm-up, didn't we? I want your spine fairly long. All right, remember, you don't have to go too deep. You're doing really good. I can feel that energy through the screen. That's it, come on now. Ooh, almost there. Gang, 10 seconds. Keep breathing. You know you're coming near to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll get this last squat in. Boom. Okay, have a rest. Ooh, do what you gotta do. Get that breath. Kick your heels up to your bottom if need be. Okay, gang, listen up. Upper body. We're gonna be laying on our backs. You're probably thinking, but no bench. You do not need a bench just to work the upper body, and especially the chest. Come and bring your mat to the game. If you need more cushioning for your back, put another mat down, a blanket, it doesn't matter. All right? If you're working on carpet, fantastic. So, same scenario as what we did with the legs. 3 different exercises on our upper body, the chest. And we're going to combine it with a bit of triceps as well. So our first one, we are going to be doing some chest presses. So you're going to lay yourself down, keep your feet on the floor, all right? Dumbbells facing up, knuckles facing up to the ceiling. Make sure your wrist is underneath, sorry, on top of your shoulders, on top of the elbows. Whew, I'm out of breath, I can't speak properly. And with the chest press, we're going to push the elbows out wide and bring it back up. And what I want you to do is have your elbows in line with the armpits. Again, we're going to take our time. Then the next one is chest fly. So turn the dumbbells inwards, have a soft bend in the elbow. You're going to fly out and you're going to come back in. Those dumbbells do not need to be touching the floor. And if you need more assistance, just bend the elbows a little bit more. All right, then we're going to come up, and if anything, we're going to come away from weight, and we're going to do body weight dips. So fingers facing inwards, take your bottom off, just dip your heels to start you walk your feet a bit more forward, and we are going to be here. By the way, it's no thrusting. Leave that for the weekend. If need be, and just lean back and forward, okay? All right, then, so 40 seconds on each. Take your time. Chest press first, and in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So count your head down for 2, and then up for 2. When you bring the dumbbells up, I want you to squeeze the midpoint of the chest. Again, we move slow, just so the body can figure out what it's doing, we don't always have to be working fast. Sometimes just a little bit control is even greater benefit than as if you're moving fast. How you getting on? Okay? So I told you you're halfway, how'd that make you feel? Now of course we're all going to have different weights. The weights that I'm holding is like 6 kilograms. If you are moving with lighter weights, maybe just turn up the tempo a little. 5, 4, 3, 2. Right, hold it there. Now turn the dumbbells in. Always have a soft bend in the elbows. Try not to do this with a full straight arm because you put some injury towards the shoulders. Right, ready, flying out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Open. Now with a bit heavier weights, you do need to pull in through the core. So just make sure you're tipping that pelvis in. Every vertebrae is in connection of the mat as you bring the dumbbells in. It will naturally curve the spine as you flare out. Come on now, gang. Remember, if you need to, just bend the elbows out a bit more wider and a little bit more if need be. Right, keep it coming. Nearly there, nearly there. Oh. How you feeling? You've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Put your dumbbells to your chest. Use your legs. Do what you've got to do. Now we're going on to the body weight dips. These might look simple, but they're not so innocent. So take your bottom off. Make sure your fingers are facing towards your heels. Walk your feet a little bit more forward, and we are going to continuously move like this. Okay, if need be, sit down, leaning backwards and forward into a loaded dip. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds. Let's go. Bend and up. So give your backs of the arms a nice big squeeze as you come up. Keep your hips down. Don't push your hips up. That's not what we're doing, okay? Remember, lean back. You're still getting great benefits by doing this. If you need to come to this at any time and then carry on what you're doing, that's also fine. Come on now. Right, what's harder? This on the bench or this? Nearly there, nearly there. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, did you feel that there? I certainly did. And are you working a sweat? Oh yes, sirree. Right, come up, take your time. Okay, do what you've got to do. So, we've done the legs, we've done the chest, we've done a little bit of the backs of the arms. Now we're going to hit the back and a little bit on the back of our legs as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to vary out the movement. We're going to do, the first one is regular deadlift. So I'll do this on the side point. So you're going to keep your dumbbells in front, you're going to shave the dumbbells down, and you're going to rise yourself back up, okay? So keep a nice soft bend in the knees. When you come up, push the hips forward, and your glutes are automatically engaged. By the way, that's option 1. If you want to jazz it up a little, we can bring the dumbbells just a little higher up, elbows in. This is almost like a good morning kind of position. It's a different style of a deadlift, but it's just going to work the core a bit more. You're going to bring yourself forward and drive yourself up. I'll show that again. Whichever one you're doing, as long as you're showing your tail feathers to the back of the room, that's all that matters. So that is 1, okay? The next one, we're going to do some bent over rows, and we're going to start off doing the narrow one to begin with. So just take a little look. I'm going to bring myself forward, okay? The arms, forearms are in, and I'm going to go squeeze, 2, 3, 4, and then bring myself up. If you want to do more than 4, that's absolutely fine. Let's just show that from the side profile. So tip forward, drive the elbows back, and I want you to squeeze the blades together. And then, what we're then going to touch base on is wide rows. So, rather than you bring the elbows in, we're now going to take it out wide. We're going to take it back, and we go as wide as we can. And I'll just show that on a side profile again. Okay, the option, by the way, if you want to do this with one dumbbell on the narrow, that's absolutely fine. But we're going to get ready to do our deadlifts or those good mornings. It's absolutely up to you. I'm going to start off with the regular deadlifts. We're just going to have our feet underneath the hips. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So 40 seconds. I really want you to take your time on this. Don't just throw your body forward. Come up with ease as well. Now I'm going to go to the good mornings, okay? So tip and drive. Woo. Tip and drive. Make sure as you're bowing forward, the chest is like hovering above the floor. Doing really good. Now if you're doing these and you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's too much, just let your arms go down. It's absolutely fine. No harm in you doing that. Right, gang, over halfway, doing really well. This is a great way to strengthen up the lower back, which is all part of our posterior core. It's going to help the core in many ways. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'll get one more in with you. Good stuff. Okay, take a breather. All right, you ready? Narrow bent over rows. Again, feet underneath the hips. Do as many as you can. If you need to come up at any time, that's absolutely fine. So 3, 2, 1. Take a bow forward and pull back. Pull back. So you still want to be like in this sort of deadlift position. Your spine is up on a ski slope angle. All right, so we don't want to be too high up. You've got to really hit that upper back. Drive the elbows, come on. Do as many as you can. If you feel, I just need to take a breather, that's fine. Because it is for 40 seconds, so it is going to be quite a lot of reps. Again, I want you to just move with control. Don't be like Speedy Gonzalez, okay? Take your time. Imagine you're pulling a manual lawnmower. Come on, keep coming, keep coming. Almost there, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'll get one more in. Oh, well done. Okay, let's take the wide rows now. Working the outer layer of the back. So remember, the elbows are going to go outwards now. All right, here we go. 3, 2, take a bow. Let's go. Wide, wide. That's it. Now try your best to not come up and down. Be as forward as you possibly can. Remember, you are hitting the back. You've already worked the chest. Come on, let's go. That's it. Strong elbows, strong right angles, yeah? Come on. Pull back, pull back. Oh, who's working the sweat? Who can feel the elbows gripping? I certainly can. There's a love and hate with strength training. We hate the fact that, yeah, it makes us feel like, but we love the results afterwards. Right, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Have a rest. How did you get on? Do what you got to do. Make sure you take that breather in. The rest is just as important. Right, gang, we're almost there. We are now going to hit biceps and combine it with shoulders as well. So 2 muscle groups that we're going to touch base on. Some of the moves will work biceps and shoulders together. Right, here we go. So what I want you to do is be standing up nice and tall. We're going to start off with some bicep curls. Now, 2 options. You can either do it one at a time, or you can go at the same time. Now, just remember the bicep curl, we want to make sure the elbow is underneath the shoulder, and we don't want to bring the dumbbell too high above the shoulder. We want to leave that tension. Okay, so roughly the angle that it's in is about just above the tip of my armpit, okay? Then the second one, okay, we're going to change it to hammer curls. There's 2 parts of the bicep, and we're basically just working that second part. So again, we can do it one at a time, and I want you to actually tip the end of the dumbbell towards you, like as if like you're tipping a jug of water. Or remember, we can do it at the same time. Again, keep the elbows in. Then for the third and final one, we're going to do a bicep curl into a hammer curl, a bicep curl into a hammer curl, then we're going to bring both together and press it above. Let me show that again. It's called a supination curl, okay? And then drive, push, up, down. Okay, are you ready? Let's start off with the bicep curls, one at a time or together. 40 seconds on each. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So up, up, down, down. Now again, move with control. If you feel this is putting too much pressure on your lower back, by just stepping 1 foot behind is absolutely fine. But just soften the knees, pulling through your pelvis, okay? Keep your shoulders down, and because it is a small muscle group, you will feel it quicker than as if you're working the strong and larger muscle groups. So again, take that rest if need be. Look at my option if I need to. Now, no halfway business. I want your arms going all the way down. Okay, remember, we're not going all the way up. We need to leave that tension. Working in the biceps. Big squeeze at the top if you can. Come on now, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold fire. Right, okay, if you need to put the dumbbells down at any time, shake your arms, that's fine. We're now going on to the hammer curls. Okay, again, feet under the hips, or one behind the other, and we're moving in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, you can go both at the same time, or you can go one at a time. All right, whichever one you're doing, you're still getting great benefits. And we are now continuing to work the biceps. Ooh, here we go, gang. Now, if you are fatiguing, do not let the weights do this. That's what it wants it to do. Stand up tall. Remember, take your breathing and your little respite points at any time. Because I understand this is hard, but remember, you're just going to get stronger and more resilient as you get more adapted to it. Remember, you can always come back to this workout whenever you wish to. 10 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest there. Okay, supination curls and then into a shoulder press. So I'll remind us that again. So half a hammer curl, curl, half a hammer curl, curl, and then hammer curl and drive. Now, I want you to try your best to use the upper body as much as possible. Just avoid squatting. If you need to bend the knees, I'll allow you, but only just a small percent. Okay, gang, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Supination, supination, hammer, push, and then release. Here we go. 1, 2, here it comes. Ooh. Now, we're not swinging the dumbbells. So I don't want you to swing them back. I do not want you to put an injury towards your shoulders. Hammer, drive. Now only bend the knees a little bit more if you feel the back is arching when you take the dumbbells above your head. But again, I want you to try your very best to use the upper body as much as possible. Come on, gang. You're nearly there. Dig deep, that spare change in your pocket. We start this together. We'll certainly finish this together. I've got 10, 9. How many you got left? Tell me. Talk to me. Come on. And in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's get this last one in. Pow. Take a breather. Oh my God, I don't know about you, but do your arms feel like this? Well done. Do what you got to do. Okay, gang. Let's get a little bit of mobilisation and stretching in. So, the chest, inhale, the back, exhale, round the body, cut the hands, tuck the chin to the chest. So just keep that moving. Inhale, leaning back, opening up the front plane of the body. Exhale, open up the back side of the body. So I'll show that on the side view. And we're just getting this one out the way. Yes, the arms might feel a bit shaky-jakey. Well done, gang. This is really well deserved. Okay, last one. Okay, gang, so stand up nice and tall. We are going to stretch out the legs, the front, as well as the back side of the body. This is just a little bit of balance, so if you need to, hold against the wall. But I want you to pick up your right foot, softly bend your standing leg. Now push your hips towards the screen or wherever you're standing, and you'll feel this lovely front plane stretch in the legs. Alright? If you're wobbling, that's normally a good sign that something's worked really well. Okay, let's change legs. And this is not my favourite side, so doesn't matter if you have a wobble. Oh. Okay, push the hips forward, squeeze the butt. Right, okay, so this back leg, so this leg now, take it back, just slightly lean forward. Okay, you can raise the tippy toes off the floor more, and you can reach that toe. Just make sure you're tipping forward, lead the chin forward, try not to hunch the back with the shoulders. You might feel this releasing up the lower back. All right, stand tall, and we're going to change legs. So, left foot forward, tip. You can raise the heel, you can, raise the toes, you can grab the toes. It's absolutely fine. Oh, well done, gang. Done ever so well. Now, because we have worked the inner thigh as well, I just want you to bring your feet a bit wider and just kind of go side to side in this movable lateral lunge, okay? You don't need to go any far forward as what you're doing now. Okay, really releasing out that inner thigh, getting a bit of mobility in as well. Oh, okay, gang. Last stretch is the triceps, okay, because we did work a little bit triceps. Right hand in between the blades, grab hold the elbow, just very gently side bend to the left. Believe it or not, you did have to work the core massively in the weights. Let's change arms. So make sure you give yourself credit for taking time to do this workout. And that is a wrap, everyone. So thank you ever so much for joining me. That was a whole body dumbbell workout. Remember, you do not need to have like dumbbells, you don't need to have serious gym equipment, a couple of bottles of water or something around the house that is resistant like is just as good. Give me a thumbs up, comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep moving.